Alright, what up guys? We are going to change the oil. First oil change on the 26 CBR Fireblade SP. We're going to start off by removing this lower fairing piece. You're going to need a 5mm and a 3mm. So we're going to start here. Get that going. Put these on right side. That's the side it came off of. So there's 5 pieces that you got to take off. It's 4 screws and 1 push pin tucked away in the front. You can probably see that. There's one on this side as well. So once we get the screws out, we'll do the push pin. Definitely don't want to center stand to do this. Now I gotta get the push pin. Just push it in like that. That should just pop out. Gotta have a fingernail to get that. We got it. Same thing on the other side. Oh, I'm gonna get over there. Maybe this way. Alright, so we got all the screws out, so this should just kind of pop off now. Very carefully. There's some tabs in here, so that's why this side's not coming off as easily. There we go. Your oil cooler guard radiator obviously stays in place. And it just is coming off very simply. Okay. The other side. So that's some hoses, 3 hoses that route through the fairing in here. I'm not sure if it's the hoses that's holding it in place right now. There we go. Definitely want some cardboard on the ground. Probably slide it out the way, flip the kickstand up. Now we can just carefully slide it underneath. Look at that. That was actually really easy. So we can put this in a safe place. Right there. Alright, next step. We just got to start the bike, let it run for 5 or so minutes because it's obviously cold right now. Then we'll shut it off, and then we'll pull the drain bolt here, which is a 12mm, and we'll pull the oil filter, and we're going to make sure to open this to ventilate it. But not right now because I'm about to start the bike. So close that back and we're going to start the bike. So just want y'all to take notice. I don't know if y'all can see, but there is a correct side for the crush washer. You can see a more coarse side here that's going to face the outer portion of the bolt, just like this. So we're going to remove this one, that's the old one, and I'm going to look for the coarse edge, and we're going to have that facing the outer side of the bolt. Alright, so now I got my little aluminum foil funnel set up so we don't get a bunch of oil all over the headers. Got my oil filter wrench, lefty loosey, righty tighty. I'm going to go ahead and get this on here. Hopefully I don't spill too much oil on the headers. This is lefty loosey. Okay. I'm not sure. Uh-oh. In Houston, you have a problem. Good. Did not. It slipped. Fuck. Alright, this oil filter wrench was slipping, so I probably got one size too big, but the smaller one that I was looking at in the store just felt a little too tight, and I didn't want to deal with having to get it on there, but turns out it's probably one I needed. Either that, or they really torqued the shit out of this original filter, so I busted out my strap wrench and just got it off. So now we're just going to continue. I'm probably still going to have to use this for a minute. Be able to get the rest with my hand, even though it's going to burn me. There we go. The aluminum foil is doing a great job tunneling it all down off my headers. That was a good idea. Alright, so we let it run for a couple minutes. There's no leaks. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to just check the dipstick now, and we should be in the clear. We'll go ahead and install that lower fairing piece back, and we'll be good to go for service complete. See how this dipstick's reading. So we do the proper measurement. We don't screw it back in. We just stick it back in without screwing it. And it needs to be between these 2 hashes here. So let's see where we're at.
And that's interesting. It might be because the bike isn't flat, I'm wondering. Or I need to just go ahead and add the additional 0.2 quarts. I didn't get any reading off that, but it's slightly sloshed towards the front right now because of the rear stand. Yeah, I'm not getting the reading here. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little more then. Don't want to overfill it though, but it should at least be reading on the dipstick, even if it is tilted forward slightly. So let's just go ahead and do that. There's a little O-ring on this piece here, so I don't lose that. But it says it wants 0.2 quarts. Because it's 3.2, I added 3. So 0.2. We're just gonna wing that. It's probably about that. Roughly. Maybe that. It's probably about it there. It's kind of catching in this little thing here, because it's like ribbed, so some of the oil is not traveling out of this funnel, but it is a convenient little funnel, I have to say. Okay. So let's put.
And there we have it. We added the 0.2, and it's right on the mark. Basically, that's gonna go up a little slightly when it comes off the rear stand, so it'll probably be right about perfect. So we are good to go, and that is the Fireblade SP 2026 oil change. Let's go ride.